Alright, we just right now, a few minutes ago, got dev notes from the JP team. Let's take a look at it. By the way, I just recorded a 30-minute video, so like literally I just finished recording and then they saw on Twitter, they just posted this. So if I sound like I need to drink water, it's because I might. I just drink some and I was like, okay, let's record another 30-minute video because there's so much here. So the QP team, producer of the Seven Deadly Sins, the Battle of Light and Darkness, Grand Cross, has been in service for 2 years now. Due to the characteristics of mobile games, I feel like I've reached the present before I knew it, while updating as fast tempo. At the end of the second anniversary, Ragnarok and the Holy War Festival again, I began to look back on Seven Deadly Sins. During the 2 years, there was such big change. We have added a lot of things, such as appearance of new content, or addition of more familiar training methods. We have endeavored to provide a variety of services from ᵐᵒʰᵗ King to the Night Battle. But over time, the original purpose has faded, and in some cases we have not been able to meet expectations. I thought that there was also a part, okay, this is just Google Translate messing up. Looking back on the game, that has been running without rest even after the second anniversary. We are planning to make improvements one by one, giving time to reconsider the missing parts. By the way, the developer note will tell you about the new content will be updated about the Knights Battle. So I have not played the public Knights Battle yet because I forgot, but for what I've seen is just regular Knights Battle, the one that's, you know, only for the whales, but it's ungeared. So if it's very similar, then I guess I'm not missing much because I've already, you know, I already played it. We will also tell you about the general content update plan that we're currently preparing, with the goal of updating within the third to fourth quarter of this year. So, new PvE content. Good! I like new PvE content. Please, lots more. Battle of the Demon Beast. The new content. Demon Beast Battle. That's the most generic name. Demon Beast Battle. The most generic name they could give. Like, it's a cool name, but no. Demon Beast Battle. Okay. Mentioning the previous developer note to be updated soon. Demon Beast Battle is a PvE content that fights against the powerful powers and special abilities of the world of Ragnarok and the monsters that Sigurd was fighting in Chapter 1. Among them, the monster battle in its content centered on the battle of the monsters, so-called named, and we plan to show it in a slightly different composition from the boss battle so far. Content composed with the idea that we want to deliver the fun. When the Sword boss battle first appeared, or when we faced Hendrickson in the flower field, we were able to research and challenge for the capture and breakthrough. Okay, so they're mentioning how in the beginning of the game, those fights were impactful because they were so hard. Either if you didn't just like no life the game to grind or were a whale, you were struggling in these fights. Like, you could still do them, but you were definitely not having the easiest time in the world, unlike current story mode or the newest super bosses. I thought that it would be a new target for capture and challenge. Okay, so they're saying this is challenging. Okay, let's see how it goes. Unlike the conventional boss battle, one stage is composed of 3 or more phases. Interesting, because fights usually are 2 phases, and the characteristics of the demon beast change randomly in each phase. Therefore, it is a content that requires a strategy to maximize the fighting efficiency of each character by grasping the changing characteristics of the demon beast and forming the best team for capture. Now, I'll be honest, for me, this will probably not be challenging. I have all my units 6/6, so honestly, this goes back to like me. In the beginning of the game, I had so much fun because the game was so challenging because I wasn't spending like money. I was buying the weekly and monthly pack and that was it. So I was spending like $50 a month. Now I'm kind of like, it's more like, if I wasn't, you know, making videos in the game, I would be free to play. I'm not kidding. I'll be free to play 100%. And I feel like free to play players have quote unquote privilege of experiencing, you know, challenging content. But to be fair, recently there hasn't been content that was challenging but was also fun, you know. So I hope that they because Super Boss King was challenging, frustrating, but also fun. I wouldn't know, I didn't play. But Golfer was. Super Boss Golfer was challenging and fun, and in the Hendrickson also, people had to come up with cheese and strategy to beat it. Like as in a group, a community, people had to come up with it, which, you know, it's not the same thing now. Super Boss, instead of, you know, coming up with a new team, you just look at the leaderboard and see what's working, you know. So I don't know. Demon Beast changes more powerfully as the stage goes up, and when you enter the upper stage, the physical strength of the character at the time of clearing the previous stage is inherited. So in order to capture the Demon Beast of the higher stage, the team physical fitness management of members is also an important strategy. Okay. Physical fitness management. Wow, I feel so bad for not doing the gym anymore, seeing the word fitness. Okay. Demon Beast Battle is a high difficulty capture type content that requires skill usage strategies and sufficient character development that correspond to the characteristics of team formation beasts rather than the absolute performance of each character. Interesting. In addition, special items that can be obtained in Demon Beast Battle can be used as the main material for a new production system that will be announced there. Oh. So you gotta grind this, because the materials you get from this will be useful later on. So you gotta grind this from day one as much as you can. Okay, I see it. I see it. I'm excited. I want to see what they have in store. If it's what I want to see, right, is them 2 years later make different content, because all bosses look the same. They all feel the same. You just use your skills and you kill them. Or you cheese, maybe seal them somehow. I want to see them making it different. So we'll see what they have in store. Demon Beast Battle will be implemented as content all the time, and we plan to add demon beasts that require new strategies at regular intervals. We'll see. Hopefully it's good. All right. So this is the production system they're mentioning. Okay. Holy objects and production system. At the same time as the Demon Beast Battle update, we will add a system that allows you to create a new type of wearing item. A new gear? A new gear? Are you telling me we're making new gear? Oh no! Sacred Object is a powerful item that exists only in the world of Ragnarok and can be produced with special materials obtained from the Demon Beast. Oh, I want to see how that will go. A new gear? Apparently? Question mark? Sacred Object is commonly applied to character groups that share costumes, and when worn, the basic stats will increase and a special buff effect will be added. The secret objects can be created and the target characters will be updated sequentially by adding them. So like UR gear. Because UR gear, they added characters, you know. If you weren't playing the game when UR gear first came out, what they did was, because they didn't want UR gear to be releasing all characters at once, because that would be crazy, they release in batches of 3 and 4, or sometimes even 2, or if a new character came out, they would instantly be in the list as well. So that could be how they go. They might go in batches, like the first 3 characters to get UR gear will be like Meliodas, Bond, and King maybe, or something like that. We'll see. We'll be adding a system that allows you to create a new type of wearing item. Oh, this could be just a costume wearing item. This could either be gear or a cosmetic. Because the way they say is Share costumes and then warn the basic stats will increase. We'll see how this will go. Okay, apparently you make them with the objects you get from Demon Beast battle. We'll see. Direction of management regarding the battle against the knights. Oh no. Is this all about knight battle? Do I don't I guess I have to read it, but I really don't want to. 6 levels of Super Awakening! No. Oh. We'll get there soon. Currently, the night battle is being held by adding normal and distinguishing between normal and advanced. Normal is a situation where we're fixing the problems and balance that are occurring during the beta season. Explaining. Okay. We recognize the night battle as a content that proves the strength, blah blah blah. This is just fluff. So they're saying that normal has reduced the progress schedule of advanced, and the knights who have to do both the advanced and normal far more than a month are complaining about the burden. I would understand that, honestly. Especially the fight, I think it's really okay. It makes sense. Having to do both normal night battle and the one that's for the whales. Change the method of setting a break period between night battle advanced and normal holding periods. The holding cycle is changed to every 2 months or twice. Okay, so they're not gonna make normal as often, nor the advanced. They're gonna make it so it doesn't overlap. Okay, that's just whale problems, you know. I don't even go for the advanced one, so it's like because it's just not fun. Like the rewards are not worth it for the amount of effort you have to put in. It's just not fun. So it's just honestly, this is fluff. They're just changing that. Since the first update of the advanced level, high performance characters have appeared in trains. So blah 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 blah. I don't care. Honestly, if you care about Knighthood battle, give this a better read than what I did. But personally, so here, take a screenshot. Personally, I don't like Knighthood battle. But I haven't played the normal one. I've only played advanced, so maybe normal's better. We'll see. Added 6 levels of Super Awakening. Ooh. Ooh. Since adding 5 stages of... You didn't see my face, I was making a face of pain. Super Awakening March this year. We have maintained 5 stages until now. But with the update early September, we'll plan to add 6 stages, which is the final stage of Super Awakening. In order to reduce the burden on players as much as possible, we plan to send 100 Super Awakening coins with the addition of 6 of levels of Super Awakening as before. Early September. Ooh. Be ready. We all knew it was coming. It's like taxes. We all know it's coming at some point. Man, so Super Awakening 5 released in May. It's been a few months, huh? Not that long ago, to be honest. We're in October. We're in August right now. May was not that long ago, actually. I think that's a little rough. I think this 6th level of Super Awakening was a little rushed. Between 4 and 5 was much longer, I feel like. Super Awakening 4 came with... Was it with KOF? Or did it come out before that? I don't remember. No, it was... It was the anniversary. It was an anniversary. First anniversary, right? First year anniversary. We got the first 4 levels of Super Awakening. And then 5th level came out in May of this year. So it was a long time ago. So I'm actually looking for it. It was 1 year. It was May of 2020 that Super Awakening came out. And then a year later, they added a 5th level. That was actually a really good time. And now only a few months there. See, I guess because it was 4 levels Super Awakening, but at the same time, each level, increases the cost, so... I don't know. I've never been a big fan of Super Awakening. I think a lot of characters get good improvement from Super Awakening, like Blue Zeldris, for example, but majority of characters, it's just like, at this point, it's like, yeah, we kind of already expect, like, if a unit came out before Super Awakening, I feel like that unit sometimes got vastly improved by Super Awakening, but ever since Super Awakening came out, we kind of expect all new units to get that improvement anyways. So, I don't know, I feel like it's added fluff, just to waste resources, but it's coming out. We all knew it was coming, so be ready for it. Get your good characters level 6 first, and then work on other ones. This time you don't even have to worry about the future, because this is probably going to be the last one, and they're probably going to come up with a different system later, so. Third to fourth semi-annual roadmap. They're infinitely releasing these. Infinitely. Ooh. They were talking about adding a 4th difficulty to Training Cave, so maybe they'll talk about this now. Finally, I would like to talk about the direction of content update currently planned. As I mentioned before, various play contents are composed, but as time goes by, the purpose of the play is fading and the fun is decreasing. I feel it. They are self-aware. They're self-aware! As new characters appear and continue to be nurtured, we have decided that it is necessary to change the composition and purpose of the main content accordingly, and we would like to proceed with the reorganization of each content in sequence by October. Knight's Boss Subjugation Battle. So, first of all, we're planning to disclose the upper difficulty level of the Knight Boss Subjugation Battle and recognize the score calculation method and reward. We're improving the form so that you can play more efficiently and get rewards by clearing the upper difficulty level within the play to get fixed rewards. Interesting. So they're giving more for clearing it than to just keep trying to get points. Is that what I understand from that? Training Cave. Next, direction of equipment regarding the Training Cave, which is the main source of equipment growth materials and has not been touched since forever. In the case of Training Cave, it is content I would definitely want you to play, but due to various restrictions, many players feel that it's content that is ridiculous to play. We're planning to improve the inconvenience of conventional Training Cave and item acquisition efficiency, and we will inform you about the detailed improvement direction the developers note at a later date. I was hoping they were announcing, by the way, difficulty 4 coming next week. Okay, no, I guess not. And by the way, we're also changing all the bosses because you guys have already beat those bosses 500 times. Please give me different bosses. I guess next freaking developers note, we'll see. Super Boss Battle. The regular content Super Boss Battle first appeared as a capture type content, but as the update was repeated, the capture was simplified. And as the rewards of Super Bosses in the shop were standardized, Super Boss Battles costumes of each character were released. Recognizes homeworld-like content. They're so self-aware. I'm actually impressed. It is literally how I feel about it. What? There are many seasons in which am I writing this? What? In which only some specific characters are effective in capturing high scores and is not suitable for the intended use of various characters. I'm actually so impressed on how self-aware a lot of this is. Whoever wrote this, whoever the dev is that wrote this, he plays the game. That's impressive. The Super Boss Battle will be reorganized at the end of Super Boss Battle Season 11, currently being held. In the future, Super Boss Battle we will concentrate on the gameplay suitable for the position of the capture type content and enjoy it. And we have set the direction of reorganization to the content with the purpose of earning rewards at any time based on the result on evaluation of the play. No idea what this meant, if I'm being for real with you, because probably Google Translate didn't really capture exactly what he meant to say here, but changes to Super Boss for me are a win, because I currently am on the fence about Super Boss. I don't really like it that much because every Super Boss is just super cookie cutter, easy. You know, it's like every month there's a new one, and a lot of times it's just characters that don't really care. Like, don't even matter in the game, like Dreyfus. And a lot of super bosses don't even have costumes. I would have loved if Super Boss Gilfunder had costumes. Super Boss Jericho had costumes, but they didn't have costumes. It's like, what's even the point of this activity? So, please, changes, I would love it. About the reward of Tower of Trials. Yes. Tower of Trials have horrible rewards now. Please talk about that. After they changed the Tower of Trials from the conventional season-based contest to the stage cumulative tower-type content, many players commented that the rewards were limited. The volume updated every month decreased, and the goal of this, playing disappeared. And it is a situation that I have received more. Yes, this is all super correct. What is happening? The volume of the Tower of Trials update is currently maintained. Should be able to provide at least 3 layers on a regular basis, while resetting and restage-wide rewards at specific points to strengthen the motivation to continue clearing additional stages. Will apply the method that you can regain the reward if you clear it. Yes! Yes! Please! Because the rewards for Tower are horrible now compared to what they used to be. And I literally talked about this in a video. Well, the patches for Global, they're releasing 3 new stages. I literally said the rewards now are dog shit compared to before. When resetting the rewards of Tower of Trials, we will secure a sufficient period of implementation to notify you in advance. Okay. Yes, let us reset that. Maybe every month, maybe every 2 months. But let us reset those stages so you can regain those rewards, because how it is, Tower sucks. I'm actually happy with these patch notes, except for the Super Awakening, but I'm actually happy with these patch notes. That's crazy. This year, plan to make updates in the 4th quarter to improve the inconvenience of using content and enhance the convenience of the screen so that the conventional main content can be enjoyed more. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Okay, along with the content reorganization, we will also release some new content under development with the goal of updating within the year. Power Battle. Tentative name, so they'll probably change the name. We're currently planning a Power Battle as a cooperative content based on the main battle of the original. If you select one of the 2 opposing powers and clear the dedicated battle content classified by power for a certain period of time, the contribution will be added up as your own power points, and the power with the highest total accumulated power will finally win. I don't know why it's finally, but okay. Who win? The content should be done. Japanese being translated. Listen, if you speak Japanese, read this, okay? It probably makes more sense like this. I don't know. The more battles you win, the more power points you can contribute, and the more you can contribute, the more exclusive rewards you will get. It's planned to be updated as regular event content. Wow. So much stuff that I actually like that they're talking about. Now, of course, this is all chitty chatter, right? They're talking in our ear very softly and nice. Until it's actually in the game, we don't know how good it will be, right? But I like the direction it's taking. Talk about new content that will be updated in plans for the future. The next dev note will be ready to give you more specific content about the future content. I'd like to take an opportunity to apologize for the inconvenience and concern caused by the recent update that caused problems and an inadequate response. There are still many things that are missing, but I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all players who continue to support me. Who continue to be satisfied. Is he talking about the fact that they released 2 Holy War festivals back to back? I think it might be. The fact that they released 2 Holy War festivals back to back, the community was not happy about that. Damn. I love how self-aware whoever, like, from, you know, it's from the team, but it doesn't say, like, it doesn't really give us. Okay, I guess ᵒᵒः is the person, you know, behind this. I love how self-aware he is about the problems in the game. There are many other problems, of course, but Am I a shill for really liking this dev? No, again, aside from this, you know, added 6 levels Super Awakening, that's gonna be stressful. But aside from that, am I the only person who actually likes these dev notes? They're talking very smooth and very nice in my ear. We'll see what comes out of it. But until then, I like it. Good, good. Netmarble good today. I give patting on the back. But we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to know what you guys think, actually. And that's it.